EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for August 19th, 2019. For your Monday, we're going to have isolated thunderstorm chance again today. I'm actually starting this image back from Sunday afternoon and evening just to give you an idea of what the models were showing on Sunday afternoon and evening, which was this amount of precipitation. Very, very little. And if you went back to Saturday's depiction, which I don't have, but just to give you an idea of the last couple days, from Friday through Sunday, we've had these isolated chances where the models are not suggesting very much in the way of precipitation, but in actuality, there was a considerable amount of shower and thunderstorm activity, and we saw that across much of the area yesterday. So this is what it was showing for yesterday, and this is what it is showing for today as we move forward here. Here's what it's showing today. Again, an isolated chance for thunderstorms. If you go over the NAM, very much even more isolated. Here is looking at 2 p.m. Got a little blip up here across northeast PA, and here's 3, here's 4, here's 5, here's 6, here's 7. Bunch of nothing. Okay. Now this could be. I don't want to suggest that there's going to be absolutely nothing. There's a non-zero chance for precipitation today, and it would be in the form of isolated thunderstorms. Okay. Isolated is a 30% chance or less. Okay, of having any kind of thunderstorm activity. I do think that that's the case today. All right, but we've seen the last couple of days, there's been very little shown on these models, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, where did this come from? So this could be another one of those days too. All right, so we're going to keep it is a non-zero chance for precipitation today that you could see an isolated thunderstorm. We are going to have very hot and humid conditions today. That is for certain. We're going to have temperatures in the lower 90s to some places even as high as middle 90s for air temperatures. And we're going to be challenging some record high temperatures for the date. Okay, there's a couple of places across the region that are record highs are 92, 93, 94-ish. I know Philadelphia is 94 today. We are projecting a high of 94. So if that is the case, we will actually tie the record set on this date for the highest temperature ever in recorded history at that location. And there's several other areas that are like that too. I think Allentown is 93 for the record high. We're forecasting 93 there as well. So we could either tie or break the record for high temperatures this afternoon, but we're also going to have to deal with the humidity, and the heat index values are going to be over 100 degrees in some locations, especially south and east locations. But we'll watch for an isolated thunderstorm, even though the models are not suggesting very much. We're not going to take that for granted and just assume that there's going to be very little activity. So do watch for that this afternoon, and generally from about 2 to 8 p.m. is the time frame we're looking for any kind of thunderstorm activity across the region. So same thing here on Tuesday, kind of wash, rinse, repeat. Same deal. All right, temperatures are going to be very similar. Lower 90s, lower to middle 90s for highs, and an isolated thunderstorms chance in the afternoon. Not really much change from Monday to Tuesday. Okay, you might drop off a degree here and there, but not really a big deal. Not really a noticeable difference. The humidity will still remain high, and then once we get to Wednesday, we have a better chance at scattered showers and thunderstorms as the cold front's approaching the area. So we should have scattered thunderstorms here for most locations here on Wednesday, and there's a much better chance for those scattered showers and thunderstorms to take place. And then Thursday, we expect this front to move through, but should be further south. So we're expecting a partly cloudy day across most of the area. Temperatures, since it's going to be coming through during the afternoon, still should get quite warm. If you're up in the northwestern regions, you might not get out of the 80s here, but I think areas like Philadelphia, points south and east might reach 90 again. All right, you might have another day of 90 degrees down in those areas. Interior, probably not. And we're still going to be quite warm, mid to upper 80s for highs here on Thursday, and then we're going to have a much cooler Friday as this trough settles in behind this cold front, and temperatures are going to be hovering around the 80-degree mark for highs here on Friday, upper 70s for areas across the far north, and then we are mostly sunny over the weekend. No chance for precipitation Saturday or Sunday. Unbelievable. I keep saying this every single time we look ahead to the next weekend, and we've had weekend after weekend after weekend where we had some very good weather. I know we had some storms over the weekend at different points in time, but most of the daylight hours when everybody's doing everything outside and you're outside in the pool or you're going to the beach or wherever you may be, most of the day has been dry until you get to the evening, and you had some thunderstorm activity. Next weekend does not look like it's going to be one of those weekends like it was this weekend where you have the opportunity for thunderstorms in the afternoon. It looks like mostly sunny Saturday and Sunday. Another weekend where we're having a very good weekend forecast for the region. So this is now getting to, next weekend is the 24th and 25th, right? I think that's right. Yeah, 24th and 25th. All right, and it's looking right now like you're going to have mostly sunny conditions, pleasant conditions, temperatures in the lower to middle 80s for highs across the region. So a very nice weekend coming up next weekend as well. So we got to get past Wednesday, it looks like, for a chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. Next 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, very isolated. Might not be much of anything at all. But again, I don't want to take those models for granted, saying that there's going to be like virtually nothing, because I do think there is an opportunity, at least a non-zero chance for precipitation each of the next 2 days in the form of isolated thunderstorms. So we'll keep that watched very closely, and we will alert you if we need to do so. I think Wednesday's the day we need to watch for any organized shower or thunderstorm activity, but it will remain hot through at least the middle of the week, maybe Thursday. For south and eastern areas. After that, we get a little bit of a refreshing break. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martins. That is your outlook for August 19th, 2019. Have a great Monday.